My mother kicked me out into the world before I was ready. I'm not sure that I would ever have been ready. Mom and Dad had lost 3 children before they gave birth to me, twin boys and a sister. I was seriously ill and faced dying. I was rushed to university hospitals in Iowa City. Today, I have a scar where the doctors cut me in half, repairing my birth defect. That was 1953. I was expected to die. On March 11th of that year, I had a stake in the world, whether I wanted it or not. I'd been given the gift of life. Now, like all of us, I had to choose to live or to die. I would eventually make choices about schooling or work, marriage or singleness, children or being wealthy, belief in God or living with doubt in a meaningless world. I'm not a gambler. I just can't stand to lose. My children, they say that I'm cheap. I believe that I'm just thrifty. But sometimes you have to wager. I placed my wager in the belief that there is a God, and I have developed my life around that belief that God cares for me deeply as well as you. Now, I'll be the first to tell you that life has not always been fair in my estimation. Years ago, I experienced a divorce. Those ensuing years living with my 3 children, going back and forth between my ex-spouse and myself, were some of the most difficult times in my life. I had doubt about myself. I had doubt about choices I made in my life. I had doubts about continuing to be a pastor. I had doubts about how God could let this happen to me and my family. And like you, I had a choice. I could live selfishly in a meaningless world. I could then die, being buried in the ground. Or I could believe in something greater than myself. I came to understand that I am not God. Have you reached that assumption yet?